Welcome to the healing strategy for 25-man Lich King. During the first phase, most of the damage is going to be on the two tanks. The only real exception is when Infest goes out. Infest is a raid-wide stacking dot that does more damage the longer it stays on someone. It cannot be dispelled, but rather it gets removed when they are healed above 90%. A Disc Priest works very well here because they can spam Power Word Shield on everyone and keep the Infest from doing any damage at all. One healer should be dedicated to removing Necrotic Plague, which is disease. The plague will stay on someone for 15 seconds, but does a tick of damage every 5 seconds. The goal is to have them run behind the Shambling and get cleansed before it does a tick of damage, because they will most likely die from just one tick. Now, during the first transition phase, the raid is going to be taking a constant tick of damage, so everyone will need heals. The tanks are still going to be getting hit hard too. Make sure to dispel anyone who gets silenced, which should just be the two tanks. If a tank does not get cleansed, then he will not be able to taunt, and a Raging Spirit will run around killing people. During the second phase, you move around with everyone else. There's still Infest going on, and once again the tanks will be getting hit pretty hard. That pretty much sums up the second transition as far as healer point of view goes. During the second transition is just like the first, except people will be further away from the ledge when it begins, and so they will probably take more ticks of damage as they run to the ledge. So that they will be needing some bigger heals right away. Now for the last phase. Once again the tanks will be getting hit pretty hard. This time there's no Infest to worry about. There is, however, Harvest Soul, which will be put on one random person throughout the fight, and they will require major heals over 6 seconds. If you let them die, it is most likely a wipe. Now for Vile Spirits. The Vile Spirits will go in the air. They're going to be AoE down, but if one starts to chase you, you need to run away, because we do not want it to explode on you and splash to people around you, and we do not want you getting hit by more than one at a time. As a healer, if you get Harvest Souls and you report into Frostborn, your job is to heal the friendly. The more health the friendly has, the more damage he does to the enemy, and the faster the enemy will die. If the friendly gets a doubt on him, you need to cleanse it, as that's the biggest source of damage done to him. Once the enemy is killed by the friendly, then you will be ported out, and that pretty much covers the healing part of this fight.